The final day puts us here in Roseburg at this beautiful home, hilltop Airbnb. Look at the sun has come out. It's been rain, and these big, beautiful sweeping decks. There's even a glamping tent down there, and this big house. Oh, little kitties. And this might be a location for a fun gathering of tiny home people. I always think this way. I always think, let's have a bunch of people. We'll see. But there's lots of rooms here, big kitchen, and beautiful views all around. And we're in Roseburg area, actually Dixonville to be exact. And this is our final day to travel. We saw Zev and Renee with Tiny Fest. She's the organizer of Tiny Fest. And we're so excited to now be on the road, the final day. You know, there's the towing of the tiny home, and then there's getting back to our life. And there's the ending of this tiny home road trip series. Because, you know, what starts also has to come to an end so that other things can begin. Because one of the things I'm going to be focusing on this week is just getting ready, getting everything dialed in so I can take a 2-week vacation to the Panama Canal on a cruise in support of my mother and her birthday. So I'm going to give you the last view of this great, gorgeous Oregon. This is what happens when it rains somewhere all the time, is that it just looks green and beautiful and lush. And we're just so grateful to have had this opportunity to tow Alaska Tiny House Concierge's tiny home from Boulder, Colorado to Sequim, Washington successfully without any accidents or crazy things. We did have one bridge we came up to, and it was 13-4, and we had to do a maneuver and turn around. And I'm so grateful that it, you know, is something we became aware of. And we've thought about doing this for other people where we have a full immersion experience of towing a tiny home, but it's going to be a few months before we say yes to doing that. And this was a great way to really educate her on what it's like to travel in a tiny home, in her tiny home. And she had never done that. All the hookups, the utilities. I think we stayed at 5 or 6 RV parks, in and out. There's so much to learn on this road of going tiny. And I field a lot of questions of people going tiny, whether it's DIYing, looking to land somewhere and rent land, looking to buy their own land. All of these aspects that we are going to be diving into in the Go Tiny Academy, as that is what I'm going to focus on for the remaining of the year. There's other projects that I'm working on with consulting projects, as well as this very cool new one that we're in development of, to really reach out to the landowners, the homeowners, the people that own land like this. Imagine you've got a homeowner. They can put an ADU in Oregon on property. There's lots of property here on the top of this hill. Wouldn't that be amazing to have a tiny home right there? So there's so much opportunity to reach out to these people that own the land and may not be aware of all the new tiny home ordinances that have been passed in years past, but we are going to be doing the work to make that happen. And so for people that are looking for land, we want to be the conduit to connect, right? It's all about the people that have the land to the people that want to live. I just got a text moments ago from a woman that's saying, I'm looking for a place, and we need a place to house that. We are working on some other projects. Tiny X is one of them. Tiny X marks the spot. And all these things are going to happen in 2023. Yay! All right. If you are looking forward to going tiny, if you are on the path, on the mission, please comment, subscribe, like to this channel. We're going to be doing a lot of videos of different builders that are building this industry one tiny home at a time. All right, everyone, I'll see you later. Thank you so much for tuning in, for subscribing, for commenting, for liking, because it really does help support the work that we do. Bye.